guys, so today I have swatches of the No Sanctuary collection from Native War Paints. This is based off of The Walking Dead, and this is going to be available for pre-order on September 25th, which is Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. There are 6 polishes in this collection, and I will link Native War Paints down below where you guys can check these out, and I'll get into the swatches. So the first polish is Walking Lantern, and this is a light mint green with a beautiful gold shimmer to it and then some iridescent flakies. So here's one coat. This one is pretty sheer on the first coat, and it does look like it wants to run and kind of gather at the sides of my nail a little bit. Despite the little bit of running though, the formula does feel good and still pretty easy to apply. So here's 2 coats. So I can still see my nail line pretty well on this one on 2 coats, so I'm going to do a third, but the second coat does cover pretty evenly with very minimal streaking. Polish dries down a little bit dull though, so you will want a top coat. So here's 3 coats. I can still see my nail line a bit on this one on the third coat. I max out at 3 coats on these videos. If you wanted full coverage, you'd probably need 1 more. Although I don't hate how this looks with my nail line showing. I usually really don't like that, but I don't hate it on this one. So there is 3 coats of Walking Lantern. The next polish is called Cookies, Casseroles, and Coercions, and this is a kind of medium pink crelly base. There are some red flakies in here, and I feel like there's a few multi-chrome flakies kind of peppered in this one as well. So there's 1 coat. This one covers okay on the first coat. I can still see through it, so it is going to need a second. Formula on this one is good. It's smooth. It's easy to apply. There's no running or pooling. So here's 2 coats. This one covers completely in 2. And those red flakies and those little multi-chrome flakies that are in there stand out really well. This doesn't dry very dull at all, and it doesn't feel gritty at all once it's dried either. So there is 2 coats of Cookies, Casseroles, and Coercions. So the next polish is Lurkers, and this is a murky brown jelly base with this crazy kind of greeny shift to it. There's some larger blue-green glitters in there. There's a lot going on in this polish for something that looks so simple. I really like this one. So here's 1 coat. This one covers pretty evenly on the first coat, but I don't think it's nearly dark enough to match what's in the bottle. Formula is good on this one. It really stays where you put it. It's easy to spread out too. So here's 2 coats. So this one covers completely on 2, and once you get that second coat on there and it darkens up, you can really see that green shimmer. Unfortunately, that green shimmer does make it brush strokey. So there is 2 coats of Lurkers. The next polish is Constable, and this is going to be purpley gray, mild holographic with these rose gold looking little flakies in it. So here's 1 coat. This one is a bit sheer on the first coat. Formula is good though, smooth, easy to apply, stays where you put it. And this one covers completely in 2. Does dry a little bit dull, so you will want a top coat. So there is 2 coats of Constable. The next polish is called No Sanctuary, and this is a deep kind of reddy brown holographic with these red micro glitters in it. So there's 1 coat. This one is a bit sheer on the first coat. Not terrible though, but you can still see through it. Formula is good though, smooth, easy to apply, it stays where you put it. So there is 2 coats, and this one covers completely in 2. Does dry a little bit dull, so you will want a top coat. So there is 2 coats of No Sanctuary. And the last polish is called This Isn't the End, and I see gold, purple, red, maybe some silver, holographic micro glitter. So here's 1 coat. This one obviously is a bit sheer on the first coat, but it is a super fine glitter. So it applies very smoothly, very easily. So there's 2 coats. So this one doesn't quite cover completely on 2, but it is building up nicely. Again, super smooth, easy to apply formula, but because it's micro glitter, it is going to be hard to remove. So here's 3 coats. And this one covers completely on 3. It does dry textured, so you will want top coat, but it actually doesn't dry too dull considering the textured finish. So there is 3 coats of This Isn't the End. So my favorite in this collection is No Sanctuary. I really like this color of holographic, and I think that little bit of extra glitter that runs throughout it really makes this one special. So that is the No Sanctuary collection. Again, this releases on September 25th at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. I will link Native War Paints down below where you guys can check these out. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will talk to you later.